The new Red Dead Online Christmas update for the month of December has brought about some insane money and gold bonuses and payout changes for you to enjoy, and today on the show we're going to be breaking down all the best ways to capitalize on these bonuses so that you can make tons of extra gold and money by playing Red Dead Online this month. These bonuses are some of the best we've had in a long time, and you can either just relax and play the game for enjoyment and still stack tons of currency, or if you're a hardcore player, you can also definitely take the grindy approach here by being smart with running these missions and make game-changing amounts of gold and money here in game. So if you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So we've already gone over all these bonuses and basically just what they are with our Tuesday update video where we discussed all the changes for the month of December. So let's just jump right into the gold and money farming methods. First, legendary bounties and infamous bounties are paying out triple gold, money, and XP. And I highly recommend that you start off your gaming session getting one of these legendary bounties out of the way. Normally, you're looking at around $175 in about 12 minutes by completing a top tier bounty. And of course, if you're confused by what that is, we will get into which ones are top tier in just a moment. But now, with triple gold and money, you'll actually be making over $525 for the same amount of time and effort put into the grind. For the triple gold reward for 12 minutes spent, that equates to 96 gold nuggets. So just under 1 gold bar for only 12 minutes of work. 12 minutes is that sweet spot for optimal gold, money, and XP earned in the shortest and basically optimal amount of time possible. This is old news for those who have been playing the game for a while. You've definitely heard the 12-minute timer shouted around, and that is the typical time you want to spend on missions. But with these bonuses appealing to newer players, I like to quickly get everyone up to speed. The more time you take completing missions in Red Dead Online means the more money, gold, and XP you're going to be making, and that just overall just more currency for more time spent. Speeding through missions actually hurts you in the long run because you're sacrificing lots of money and gold over time despite you actually completing more missions. It does seem counterintuitive, and you're right, but that's just the way this gameplay loop in Red Dead works out. So while I personally recommend that you take the usual 12 minutes to complete these missions, ensuring you get paid the 96 gold nuggets for 12 minutes of your time, plus the $525 during a top tier legendary bounty, you could also opt for the 30-minute method, which is essentially the time and pay cap for Red Dead missions. If you take longer than 30 minutes to complete a mission, you will not get paid for any of that extra time spent past a half hour. The standard pay cap is 48 gold nuggets, but in the case of triple gold and money legendary bounties, it's 1.44 gold bars and $675. Granted that you are playing a 5-star legendary bounty and it is top tier, and that's just for solo players. Playing with 4 players in total for the mission will ensure you actually get a little bit more on top of that as well, but all numerical figures we're going to be discussing in today's video will be for solo players. So if you play with friends, factor in a little bit more profit. But let's quickly break down what a top tier bounty is for those who don't know. There's 3 tiers of bounties in the game, and each tier has a different base payout. They all pay out the same amount of gold and money for the same amount of time spent, but the base pay differs between them, and when a bounty is triple money and gold like they are right now, the base pay is amplified 3 times as well. Top tier legendary bounties refer to bounties like ADIOS, which most players opt for hunting down for easy money farming and grinding because of the cheesing ability that allows you to literally walk up to her and basically capture her without needing to fire a single bullet. But there's also other ones like Virgil Edwards, Tobin Winfield, Red Ben Clemson, and Carmela Montez. These bounties have the highest base payout, and they will all result in $525 earned if you spend 12 minutes for completing the mission, or $675 for spending a half hour on them. Just remember, the mission timer starts as soon as you're able to take control of your character at the beginning of the mission after that intro cutscene. The mid-tier bounties refer to bounties like Gene Bo Finley, Yukon Nick, Philip Carlier, and the Owl Hoot family, where you also make good money, but they will pay out $600 for 30 minutes spent. And then finally, the lowest paying bounties are Barbarella Alcazar, Cecil C. Tucker, and the Wolfman, which all pay $525 for 30 minutes spent. And now you can see the difference for base payout. 12 minutes on a top tier bounty pays out the same amount of money that a bottom tier bounty pays out for 30 minutes spent. I'm not here to tell you which ones you have to play. I'll be playing all of them because it does keep things fresh, and I also can't just hunt down this same legendary bounty 150 times in a month without getting bored, but I'll do a fair share of each. I just wanted you to know that the money you'll either be sacrificing sacrificing or earning extra from, depending on which missions you choose to play this month, so definitely use that guide. Now, once one of these legendary bounties is completed, you will need to wait a full 48 minutes or one in-game day to start another because of the cooldown timer. In those 48 minutes, I suggest you play 2 to 3 infamous bounties, as they are also paying out triple money and gold as well. Same strategy applies here. Spend 12 minutes on each of these infamous bounty missions, as 12 minutes of work will result in $104 of pay, plus another 96 gold nuggets per mission in your pocket. Now back to what I was saying earlier about how the game punishes you for going through missions super fast. Well, in the case of the triple golden money infamous bounties, you could actually complete them as fast as possible if you like. For example, I did the Blackwater infamous bounty and I spent 6 minutes going after my target, and I actually made $47.50 and also 48 gold nuggets just for 6 minutes of my time. The money and gold that can be made this month is absolutely unreal. All in all, a good strategy for this money and gold farming method this month is to maximize your cash and gold by focusing on one legendary bounty and then a few infamous bounties each hour that you're playing the game. If you want to try out the trader and the moonshiner in between, go for it, just keep things fresh. But honestly, the difference of money between triple money infamous bounties and focusing on one of those roles is minimal, plus you'll also be missing out on all the gold bonuses from that infamous bounty that you play during that hour as well. But of course, you have to take into account loading times and the time it takes to run to different bounty boards to start infamous bounties and all that, so we can't get our grinding time exactly down to 1 hour flat, but one legendary bounty and 3 infamous bounties shouldn't take you more than 1 hour, and if you stick to that 12-minute method, that means you're going to be making over 3.84 gold bars per hour and also over $850 per hour. Do this just for 1 hour a day for 30 days, and you're looking at 115 gold bars earned and over $25,500 earned this month as well, all for less time spent than would be needed for playing through the RDR2 story mode. After that, our next bonus, we have triple money and XP on Call to Arms. Typically, going through all 10 waves of Call to Arms will result in a payout of 1 gold bar, around $300, and 2,000 XP. But with this bonus, you're going to be making close to $900 and also continuing the 1 gold bar and the 6,000 XP payout when it's triple money and XP this month. Now, my strategy here is not to farm all 10 waves, because it does take up to an hour to earn that amount of money, and you're going to be making much more just for playing the legendary bounties. But if you want to farm Call to Arms, honestly, just play up to wave 4 or 5, kill your character, and just keep restarting that over and over and over. In my opinion, wave 5 is a good spot to end and then replay. Don't abandon the mission though, otherwise you have to wait on that 48-minute cooldown timer. Of course, you are sacrificing a lot of money because you only make a ton of money from completing all 10 waves of Call to Arms, but with triple money, sacrificing the massive bonuses you're going to be getting from completing all 10 waves could justify you just farming the money through the mode by only completing a couple waves at a time. After that, we have double money and XP on the Covington Emerald Blood Money opportunity. Again, 12 minutes here would be the sweet spot to take advantage of that bonus, but the reason this opportunity mission isn't worth focusing on really at all is because of the Capitale requirements. Absolutely do not buy the Capitale from the fence in Red Dead to play this opportunity or any other, just because in terms of payouts for opportunities, it's very, very comparable to a legendary bounty. So double money and XP for this opportunity that you spend 12 minutes on means about $370 that you're going to be earning on Ruthless difficulty. My suggestion here is just to play through the opportunity on standard difficulty because it costs less Capitale. You're able to get more missions out of it because you're spending less Capitale per mission, and you're still making a lot of money in the meantime with that double money bonus. But you know, honestly, farming Capitale, it shouldn't be the focus of this month. It should be the legendary and infamous bounties. And then the last bonus we have for the month, triple character XP and role XP on player bounties. This one, pretty self-explanatory. Usually these just lead to massive free roam wards anyway, which honestly are pretty fun, but the only bonus here is the XP, so you can kind of just ignore it and just play it if you want. But with all that said, that's everything in terms of the money guide and gold guide for the month of December and the Christmas update. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube. You're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at Hazardous HDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With all that said, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.